In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a 3D parallax effect. Alright, so once you have After Effects open, let's go to Bridge. And I'm going to drag and drop the Photoshop file into the project panel. I'm going to check this one. Just click OK. Now if you double click this, it should open up. Make sure everything looks good, the same as the PSD. I created this in Photoshop. I'm going to leave a link in the description, and it will be a tutorial on my YouTube channel. So if you take a look at all the layers here, so we have the background, the atmosphere, main image, the face frost, ice glass chamber, more atmosphere, the outer frost, and the adjustment. So first thing we want to do is go to the chamber. I want to remove the ice glass. So inside here we have the glare, the side frost, top, bottom, the cracks on the corner, and around the face area. So I want to take the glare, so I'm gonna Control C to copy, disable it here, go back to the main, and just do Control V, and just put it underneath the ice glass. So when the animation starts, I still want the glare there, and then the ice on the glass come in later. So that's the reason why I brought it out into the main comp. Alright, so let's create a 3D camera. So I'm gonna right click on New, Camera. I'm gonna keep it at 2 nodes, 36mm, click OK. It's just saying that you gotta turn the layers into 3D, just click OK. And let's go ahead and start with the background. So just double click that, go inside here, toggle the switch, and enable all this. Also inside the master copy. And you gotta do that one too. And just go ahead and close that, close that, close that. And let's go to the atmosphere, same thing, enable that. Main image. So we just got to go in all the comps here, enable all the 3D. This one, just do that there. The only one we don't have to do that to is the adjustment, so I'm gonna leave that. Alright, so let's go to the background, and I'm gonna select the letter P for the position. Make sure that's checked as well. Alright, let's go ahead and push that back, kind of like that. First, I'm gonna disable all this so we could see it. And I'm change this to maybe, let's do half. So let's do 1000. And hit S for scale. And we just got to bring that up until it fills up the screen. So maybe about 135. 136. Alright, so we take a look at the bring this back. If we take a look at the top view, so here's the camera right there, and the background, we just pushed it back that way. And the atmosphere and everything else is still in the center like that. So I'm just go back to the active camera, zoom in, click on fit. And for the atmosphere, let's do 500, S for scale, bring it up kind of like that. So you can see by now, we're just gonna push it back into the 3D space. So that one is 500, 250, S for scale, bring that up. So 111, so it's these two, right? So it's going to be the same 250. S for scale. This will be 111. This will be the same. So the glare, the ice, the chamber, atmosphere. This one, let's do negative 200. And we don't have to, thinking if we should scale it down. I think it should be good. The outer frost, let's do also negative 200. This one, we can scale it down to fit. So about, let's do 94. All right, so now if we use the orbit tool right here, and if we rotate it, we can see like kind of the parallax effect happening already. So for the chamber, so I have to do the chamber, the atmosphere. Let me see. The glare. So I'm gonna do maybe just do negative 200 like the rest, just to make it so I'm gonna select all three. Let's do negative 200. S for scale, and let's do 94 like the other ones. And let's go ahead and check the parallax effect. I think that looks good. Alright, save that. I'm just going to close all this. Alright, so I'm going to go to my stock footage. So I have some stock footage here. And all this I downloaded from Production Crate. I'm going to leave a link in the description. It is an affiliate link, so when you click on it and you do sign up, I do get a little bit of commission. And that does help the channel for me to do all the these tutorials, the free tutorials. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out. So I'm going to drag all this, drag it here into the project. And the first one I want to add is this like this smoke that's coming from the top. So the name of that, maybe I can just double click it, mist number 1. There it is. Mist number 1. And the good thing about this is, I'm gonna show you real quick, right? So I'm gonna drag this and it's gonna be underneath the main image. Change that to 3D. The thing is, it's only 4 seconds, but you can loop it. So to do that, just right click and let's go to interpret footage. Click on the main down here. So let's loop it. So I'm trying to make it all the way to 30 seconds. So let's do 20 times. All right, so that's more than enough. And just drag that like that. Now it has a looping effect. All right, so it's underneath the main, but it's not in the 3D space. So let's do 251. It's actually, see which one is this one? This one is 500. So let's do in between that. So it would be, so let's do about 350. And let's drag this up like that. So the top will reach the top there. And you can barely see it right now. Hit S for scale, maybe bring it up more. All right, now you can see it. All right, so you can see it right there. Save that. So I'm gonna disable the, let's do the ice on the glass. the ice on the main image, the face frost. So let's go here and let's create a keyframe. And it's gonna take about, let's do 5 seconds. So about here, create another keyframe. Go to the beginning. I'm gonna select this, the dolly tool. So I'm gonna target the middle of the face like that. So I'm gonna start like that, zoom out. Maybe even if you hold shift, it should go too much. You don't want that. So don't hold shift. Alright, so let me see. So like that. Alright. Now change this. Change that to a quarter. I just want to see the smoothness of the camera. Alright, so let's create a, so when it gets to right there, when we see the side of the chamber, let's slow it down. Maybe drag that like that. Alright, so zooming out pretty fast, then slow down. This when the frost on the glass will start coming in. Then once it gets right here, so I might have to add another keyframe. Drag this even further to 15 seconds. When it gets right here, that's when the spike. So this comes up on the side. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and create a like a masking animation. So I'm just go ahead and make a copy of this. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Just name that mask animation. And when you double click it, it's gonna have all this inside. You're just gonna go ahead and delete it. Make sure this one's still there. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's create a new layer. And let's do black. Click OK. And let's go ahead and create a new shape. And maybe start in the middle, hold Shift and Alt. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let me start from the left like that. Alright, so this will be about, starts at 7. From here to there, 15, so 7 seconds. So let's go here to the S for scale, create a keyframe. Let's go out 7 seconds, create a keyframe. And this one, let's do 0. And this one go out to there. Maybe make it even bigger. About right there. And let's go ahead and cause I'm gonna blur that. So what I'm gonna do, see if I could just add the blur to the shape. So let's go to the effect. Let's look for Gaussian blur. Drag and drop. Let's try 20. Let's do 50. I think 50 might work. Alright, so let's go ahead and check this. All right, so that fixed it. Change it to full. See how that looked. All right, let's do right click, easy ease. All right, I'm gonna save that. Just close this for now. And I'm gonna go to this keyframe right there. And let's go to the ice class here. Let's bring that to there. And let's double click this. And let's go to the project window. And let's bring in the mask animation. Check that. Let's go ahead and check that as well. And disable this. And select all that. Let's change the track matte to the mask animation. And let's do to that one. So whatever's white, it'll Alright, so let me see. So that's the invert. So that's the luminescent. Is that luminescent? I don't know if I'm saying that right. So like that, right? Alright, so I'm thinking it has to come from the edge first. So it has to be the opposite now. So let's double click this. And let's go ahead and easiest way, drag that to there. Go to 7, about 7 seconds. Drag that there. And let's go ahead and create a new adjustment. And let's go to the effect and preset, invert. Alright, so now let's see if that fixes it. Alright, let's blur this some more, maybe 200. Now let's change that to full. Alright, so I like that. Let's go to the main and let's change this to full. And let's go ahead and run that. Alright, so let's check that out. So I might make the ice come in sooner, but I like that the way it's coming in. Alright, so maybe, let's see. So right about there, maybe, right? So I'm just drag this to the left, kind of like that. Alright, let's change it to half because my computer is about to die. I don't know if you hear the fan or not, but so let's try half. Alright, so much faster. So I'm just let it render. Alright, so I'm liking that. Let's check it out. Alright, so I think I'm gonna let the the ice crack right there maybe come in a little bit later. Also have to do the face frost. Face frost maybe come in a little bit later too. I'm gonna hit I to go to the beginning of that frame, and let's go to the project window, and let's go ahead and bring in the mask animation, and let's go ahead and bring it there, disable that, and let me see, track matte, mask animation, make sure it's the oh man, everything changed. So what happened right there? Did that fix it? Alright, hopefully that fixed it. Let me see. I still don't see it. Alright, so I might have to just go ahead and undo that. Undo the, maybe I gotta do it inside, right? So let's go ahead and go into the face frost. And let's go ahead and bring this in here, like we did to the other one. And let's disable that, select all this, switch that, select the mask, select that. Alright, so we see that now. Alright, that's good. Make sure it's we see it here. Yep. So I see it there. That's good. Save that. Let's go to the ice glass. And I think so the crack here. So that comes in right there. Let's move that. Control D, make a copy, and let's bring that right there. And hopefully this will work. Yeah, so check the number 2. That comes in, then the crack come in. So I like that. Save that. So I might make everything come in sooner. About right there. Alright, just trying to see. Alright, so I like that. So I'm hitting U, bring up the keyframe, so everything's frozen about right there. And let's go ahead and I'm trying to think if I should add the mist in the back. So I'm gonna try to do Control D, and let's go ahead and drag it to the left. Just a little bit right there. Control D, make a copy, and let's go ahead and bring it to the right like that. So let me see. So you see the mist in the middle. Now it might be too much now. Just delete that. Alright, so the crack come in about right there. now let's go ahead and go to the spikes. And this one, I'm going to put it above the chamber. Comes in right there, so I'm going to bring it right there. So when it comes, so when that's so when the crack come in, then that's when it goes up, right? So let's bring this over here. Also, let's change that to a 3D and see where this is at. That 0 chamber is at negative 200. So let's do negative 200 as well. Alright, so I like that. So I'm going to go to the end. So I'm going to click on O. So that's the end of that. And let's go ahead and bring this closer to there. If you hit the letter N, it'll bring that in. Right click, let's trim the comp area. So this whole animation is about 13 seconds. All right, let's try to add some levels. Drop that on there. Let's go ahead and just darken a little bit. And I'm just going to make a copy, so I'm going to do Control D. Hit an S for the scale. I'm going to uncheck that. Just do negative 100. That will flip it horizontal. Let's lock that. Let's bring this over here. Let's bring that down about right there. Let's make it come in a little bit later. Alright, so I like that. Alright, save that. Now let's close all of this. And we try to add like a camera shake when the spike comes in. So when it's all the way up there, let's create a new adjustment. And let's go ahead and trim it to that part. Spikes go all the way up. And let's go ahead and trim it to that part. So I hope this worked, because I tried it on my animated cover on my other project. And let me see if I can still remember it. Let's go right here. All I did was did the scale, hold Alt, select that, and I just did the wiggle. Wiggle, I think 1590. No, it was the camera. That's what it was. It was an adjustment layer. So it's this camera. So Control D, or click undo. Let me see. So I'm gonna make a copy. So I still want the time on that. Control D. Let's go here and let's go ahead and do Alt. And in the left bracket. Let's go same thing here. Alt. The right bracket. Trim that. Let's go ahead and delete the adjustment layer. And this one, so let me see. So if we go here, let's go to transform, and it was the position, I believe. So if I do Alt, select that, wiggle, let's do 15, 90. Alright, so that looked kind of weird. Let me disable the camera real quick. This one. Alright, so it kind of got it. So it's not the... So let me try... Let's do 50. So maybe just a little bit, not too much. I gotta get better at my camera shake. Alright, let me scratch that. Let me try something else. So let's bring up U for the keyframe. And let's go ahead and create a keyframe. Let's go page down 1, 2, 3. Zoom in 1, 2, 3. Zoom out 1, 2, 3. Zoom back in. And let's go copy that 1, 2, 3. Paste that. See how that looks. So we might just do it manually like this. All right, copy, paste, maybe just a little bit. Paste that, then just a little bit. Alright, I think that looks better. Yeah, I gotta get better at my camera shake, so I'm gonna work on that. Maybe some, not that one. Is it the... There it is, the Y or the Z. All right, so I'm learning as I'm teaching you guys. All right, so just not too much. 1, then -1. See how that looks. All right, it's getting there. Maybe copy that. Add a little bit more. No, I like that. Alright, so to create like a motion blur, let's do new adjustment layer. Do Alt left bracket, Alt the right bracket. I don't know what that's called, but I'm gonna put that on the screen. Or actually, I got the keyboard shortcut on my screen recording, so I think it shows up on the bottom right. Let me see. So I do Alt, the right bracket thing. So that one. Save that. Let me add a blur. So radio fast blur. Alright, that's too let's see. Do 10. Not too much. Let me see. Bring it in just a little bit. I don't. Alright, let me see. I just don't like the part on the nose. Alright, let me see if I move the center. Maybe move it on top. Like off from the screen. See how that looks. Alright, I like that. Maybe let's do 20. See how that look. Alright, so I like that. Maybe let's shake here and zoom in just a little bit more. Zoom in a lot, then slow down, right? I like that. Alright, so let's play the whole thing. Alright, so maybe zoom in a little bit more. Alright. I think I'm gonna add one more thing. So when it comes in here, let me duplicate the smoke in the back. So bring that there. Hit S for scale. Let's even make that more. So it's like it's filling up the chamber. But let's do T for the opacity. Create a keyframe. And let's go to the first keyframe. Let's bring it down to 0. It's because it comes in. Now it's like more missing there. And starting to get cold. So I like that. Let's play the whole thing now. Alright, let's check it out. Some more mist comes in. I like that. It's starting to get cold. Maybe right when the spike comes in like that. Let's bring this to the left. Blur right there. Let's try that out. Alright, so I think I like that. Let's play it one more time. All right, let me make this faster, the spikes. So I'm gonna right click. Let's do the, where is it? Time. And time stretch. Let's do 200. Let's do 50. So we want it to be faster, right? So do 50, click OK. And let's go ahead and play that. All right, so when it comes in right there. So let's bring that over here. Bring that there. And let's see. Alright, much better. So the camera shake was too fast because this was going too slow, so I had to speed it up. Now it looks much better. Now let's go to the end of here and click on the end. Right click, trim comp. Alright, so our animation is about 11 seconds. So let's see. But first, let's add a new layer. Let's go down here and let's right click, new, solid. Make sure that's black. Make sure it's on top of everything. Hit T for the opacity and let's go out. Maybe nah, that's too long. Let's do 1 second. And let's go ahead and bring the opacity all the way down. Alright, so let's play this. So I like that. I like the beginning. Speeds up. Everything is getting cold. Once that comes in. Alright. Now let's let me try something. I'm gonna see if this. Let's add a keyframe here. Keyframe there for the Z. And what if I rotate it just not too much, just do 30. And let's go ahead and play this. Alright, let's check it out. So I like that. Try one more thing. I'm gonna make a copy of the camera. Let me disable this one. Hit U. And let's go ahead and select all the keyframe. Do easy ease. And let's go ahead and see how that looks. Alright, let's check it out. I think I like the other one better. So that's a good thing we made a copy, right? Yeah, I like this one better. Alright, save that. Alright, so if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. And if you watch all the way to the end, I appreciate it. And I'm going to see you guys next time.